I imagine you would think Bam couldn't have defended that last play any better, but the reason you're in that situation, why do you think it was so difficult to keep Detroit out of the paint?
Yeah, I mean that's a tough one. I mean, we did a lot of things, very well, and we had, some of our better defenders out there, defenders that can cover a lot of ground. Look, Cunningham also is a really good player, so he can manipulate a lot of different things and get into the paint and create some overreactions and things like that. So it's not all just us. But I say this all the time, and I said it to the team. You always want to get your team in a position where you feel worthy to win. And that's the tough thing, that's been going on the last 6 weeks. We feel like we've been worthy to win, and we just haven't simply been able to get a win. And that's what's tough. We've laid 2 eggs, in Memphis and New York. Everything else, laying it all out there. Might not be playing great, may not be finishing, great. We all might be making mistakes, including myself. But in terms of laying it out there and being worthy enough to have better chances to win, I truly feel that in my heart. All my experiences have shown me that it's a feel, and that's what's tough about this right now. So the only thing that we have to do now is you just stay the course. You stay with it. There's no way to explain some of this. The bank shot at the end. There's no way to explain that, and you just have to find more resolve. We're all getting tested in so many different ways that we do not want to get tested, but there can be a beauty in that. And these challenges and these tests, if we just continue to stay stubborn and this group just rallies around each other and rallies their spirits around the next challenge, the next game, and that's what I fully expect for Friday.
Coach, you guys were pretty aggressive on the glass for most of the night, but in the final frame, -9. Like, how pivotal is the possession battle in close games like
Yeah, we had our bigger lineup out there, but it was coming a lot from dribble penetration. That creates a lot of these things, and yep. I mean, we're a great defensive rebounding team, regardless of who we have out there. In the last 6-8 weeks, we've been really good, but in these inflection moments, these swing moments, these isolated moments, key winning moments, those have been, really deflating plays.
Coach, can you just kind of talk a little bit about just Bam's performance? He was doing it all, and especially that competitive spirit was really on display.
And that's what we need. He and Tyler, just brought it from an urgency, an edge, a leadership standpoint. I heard their voices the very first second of shoot around. We got to get this right, and then that went on the entire game. The two of them. If we can all step back, it is a beauty to watch. The camaraderie. The group is rallying around each other, rallying around this ridiculousness of these games. And Bam is spearheading it. He's our emotional leader. He's playing so damn hard on both ends. Even some of those plays where he forced some turnovers down the stretch, playing on the weak side, rebounding, initiating, scoring, and being the leader. But, we'll need that. And if it takes more, then we got to all do more, including Bam, Tyler, and myself.
I know some of this could be hard to explain, but the three-point shooting late in games has been tough during this stretch tonight. 1 of 8 again. Is it just make or miss?
Yeah, it's not all apples to apples. Sometimes we've been defended really well. Tonight I thought we got a couple, probably 3 or 4 clean looks that, in the fourth quarter when you're trying to get something, good, like you live with that. We did some good things, down the stretch, but they made a couple more plays.
On that last real possession, when the inbound to Hero, he gets the switch, gets to the foul line to tie the game. What did you think about his ability there to get to the foul line?
Yeah, that just shows you so much of his growth. I mean, he brought it all tonight. His whole package of skill set tonight. Playing off the catch, playing off the dribble, playing off hey, end of the clock. You just have to go do something. Playmaking, all of that. But they intentionally switched that just to try to flatten everything out, and he was able to create an angle against a very good, center, similar to Bam, created an angle, and he was able to lift up for a shot fake and make the 2 free throws.